Hello everyone. Today we are doing quadratic inequalities. In inequalities, we should know the general form of a quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. But when we have like not equal sign here, like greater than or less than or greater than equals to or less than equals to, that becomes a quadratic inequality. So I'm writing one. Okay. Uh, I would like to say one thing when we have a linear inequality. Just one example here, like 3 minus x greater than equals to, suppose we have 5. I would like to just do one part here to support quadratic inequalities. Minus x greater than equals to 5 minus 3 minus x greater than equals to 2. When I change the sign negative in inequality, this will also change, like this negative x is becoming positive and this will become less than equals to n minus 2. Just note it down. When we change the variable sign, we also change the sign of inequality. Okay. In quadratic inequalities, I have made some cases with the help of diagram, like we have to give the answer. So we have one example here I choose from the book. Okay. This is additional maths book, O levels 4037 Add.Math. Find the solution set of each of the following quadratic inequalities. Okay, the first part. X squared greater than 9. When I make like when I have only equal to, then there is no problem. We can give the answer 1 time plus 1 time minus 3. There is no problem. But when we have inequalities, we have to think about it. What? Like we have two solutions. When we have quadratic equations, we can have two roots. Okay, what we are doing here, this x squared and 9 in left hand side greater than 0, I can make the factors. Okay, the easiest way, 1 time plus 3 and 1 time minus 3. Okay, greater than 0. But the solution, we cannot write that x is greater than 3 and x is greater than minus 3. This is wrong. This is not the right solution of the quadratic inequality. So what we have to do here, I just want to do it again. Normally the teachers use the sketch method. And what is the sketch method actually? I would like to use it here. Like this is like one. Okay, we know the one answer, the x plus 3, I'm writing here the x plus 3 equals to 0, x is coming minus 3. This is not my, like I'm just writing in right side, and x minus 3 equals to 0 and x is equal to 3. Okay, these are the rules. I mean, I'm solving this part with equal sign just at the right side of the paper. Now what is the results are minus 3 and 3. Okay, I'm writing here this is minus 3 and this is 3. Okay, x square positive, so when you are positive you will be happy, we are having happy face. This is normal sketch. Okay. Okay, x is greater than 0. I would, because by using this one part we can understand all the questions that how we can find the set of solution, set of values of x, because we have to write the range. So what I have to do, this actually is what, x squared minus 9 is a quadratic inequality that is equals to y. So y is greater than 0, y means the y-axis, and greater than 0 means upper part. Okay, y-axis, the upper part is the result, like how teachers do, like up this axis, this x-axis, this is x-axis have y is equal to 0. You should know the equation of x-axis is y is equal to 0 and equation of y-axis is x equal to 0. So this is y equal to 0, sorry, this is not y-axis, x-axis, y is equal to 0, and we are moving more than 0 means y is positive, all positive value. So it means upper part is your result. So it means this part is your result, like all. So when you see this result, the y is the upper part. Now what is x? Here x is less than minus 3. Okay, here x is greater than 3, and that's your solution by using this. But what I have made the method is, I think so you will find, okay, we can sometime write the collectively, like x in the middle, and x is less than, we can write x is less than minus 3 and x is greater than. Okay, but what is my method? My method is very simple. What you have to do, you have to write x in the middle. Here solution, I'm writing the answer, solution, x in the middle, and here the small value means here minus 3, and here the large value in right hand side, the large value is 3, I'm writing here 3x and minus 3. Now what you have to do, the same sign here, I will write here the same sign. This is your result. Same. Do we have the same answer like this? Here x is less than minus 3, x is less than minus 3, x is greater than 3, x is greater than 3. So I will do the second part, B part, this, to support this result. Okay, in the second part, what we can do in the second part, part B. Okay, part B is, first of all, just multiply x squared minus 2x minus 3 and less than 0. Okay, this is the standard form. We are writing the general form here. Now making the factors. What are the factors? The factors are x squared multiplied to get 3 minus to get 2 means 3x and x plus x. Okay, x common x minus 3 plus 1 common x minus 3 less than 0. So x minus 3, x plus 1 less than 0. So what I can do, I can write the answer like in the right side, x is equals to 3 and x equals to minus 1. Small value, large value. Okay, what is my method? My method is just write x in the middle. The small value here, small value is minus 1, large value here, and the same sign here, you can just copy this, and that will be 100% your result. You don't need to draw the sketch. But even if you want to draw the sketch to support your answer, what you can do, just to check out. Okay, the result is minus 1 and the plus 3 is here. Okay, and the sketch is okay. Now what here, the y is less than means your, like this whole equation is y is less than means down part means you will share this part. Less than is, this whole is equals to y, and y is less than 0 means this is x-axis, this is y, I mean y is equal to 0, and y less than 0 means you are talking about negative part. Okay, this is your result. Now just observe here, the x value is not this part, the x value is right side, x is greater than minus 1, and here x is less than 3, x is less than 3. Check it out, x is greater than minus 1, x is greater than minus 1, x is less than 3, x is less than 3, and we have done it. This is the easiest way, just by using this method without the sketch, because in the exam we are not required to draw the sketch. We don't need to draw the sketch, please. You can give the answer direct set of values, and that's very simple. And the question number 1 of the O-levels Add.Math book, I think so there is no problem to simplify. You can try yourself. Like we are moving to part, okay, question number 2. Find the set of values of x for which this is greater than x. This type of question, just you need to write what? 2x squared minus 4x minus 3 and greater than x. Well, that's it. Now arrange 2x squared minus 4x minus 3 and minus x. Okay, when we suppose minus x, then final result is minus 5x minus 3 greater than 0, making the factors multiply to get 6 and minus to get 5. So the factors are minus 6x and plus x. Okay, 2 common, x minus 3, nothing common is 1, x minus 3, x minus 3, 2x plus 1 greater than 0. So right result I can write here, x is equals to coming 3 and x is coming negative 1 upon 2, the small value and the large value. Okay, what I have to do, I will not draw the sketch, the easiest way. So y is greater than 0 means we are talking about upper part. This is only required when you draw the graph. I don't need it. So what's the method? X here, small value, large value, and the same sign here used, that is greater than. So now what's the result? The smallest value is minus 0.5, 1 upon 2, the same sign, and large value is 3, and 100% you will have this right answer, and this is the easiest method. Okay, moving to question number 3. In question number 3, they required to sketch the curve. Okay, when we sketch the curve, I told you that we need the completing square method or making factors. Y indicating the exact values of the x-intercept means you're talking about the roots. Okay, what I do? Okay, y is equals to x squared minus 4x minus 6. I will write 0 here, because when I write y is equal to 0 means we are talking about x-intercept. This is y equals to 0. Okay. Okay, we use quadratic formula here. X equals to minus b plus minus under root b square is negative 4 square minus 4a is 1, c is negative 6 upon 2a is 1. Then we can use 4 plus minus under root 4 square is 16 minus minus is plus 6 times 4, 24 divided by 2. Okay, now what we can do further, x equals to 4 plus minus under root 24 and 16 is coming 40. It's 2. Then the root of 40 is 2 into 2 into 5 into, okay, that's coming. We can write 2 under root 10. Yes. You can use calculator. When you take 2 common, it's 2 divided by here, 2 divided by here. Final answer is coming 2 plus minus under root 10. Okay, when we draw the sketch, like you can write the answer in decimal, there is no problem. So the first answer is 2 plus under root 10, or it can be x is equals to 2 minus under root 10. Okay, when you give the answer in decimal, okay, plus 2, that's coming 5.16. This is 5.16 I'm writing, and this is coming 2 minus under root 10, and your answer is coming minus 1.16. Okay, when you draw the sketch, there is no problem. You can draw the sketch. I mean, the sketch is not required in the exam, but because of the requirement, I mean, we have to show here the working. So this is, you can write a negative minus 1.16 direct, and you can write 5.16, and you can draw the sketch. There is no problem. Okay, but here they ask, hence solve the inequalities. Okay, when we solve it, okay, now what you will observe, just look at here, x squared minus 4x minus 6 greater than 0. When this situation is there, we have already done the result of x are these two results. You can use this. So what's the method? I will write x here. Okay, and greater than means you're talking about this part. Okay, I'm not writing using this graph, sketch, but I would like to solve my method. What? Same sign here. The small value is coming to like 1 point, or you can write 2 minus under root 10. The large value is 2 plus under root 10. And check it out, do we have the same answer? This x is less than this part. X is less than this part. X is greater than positive. X is greater than, okay, we have the same answer. So that's the way we can solve. Okay, question number 4. In question number 4, there is no real value of x for which this my name. No real value means no real roots, and when there is no real roots, b square minus 4ac less than 0. No real roots. We have done it. Okay, now moving to the question, we have to write in the quadratic form first of all. Mx square and then plus 8x plus m minus 6 equals to 0. The value of a is m, b is 8, and the c is m minus 6. Okay, we're putting the value here. b square is a square minus 4 times m into c is m minus 6 and less than 0. Okay, now 8 square is 64 minus 4m and m is minus 4m square. 4m result minus is plus 24m less than 0. Okay, negative 4m square plus 24m plus 64 less than 0. When you change the sign, you have to change the sign of inequalities. So 4m square minus, okay, common is minus 4. M square plus 6m, and sorry, this negative common minus, and this minus 64 you can write 4 times 1 and 4 times 7, and that's your less than 0. Okay, here you can use quadratic formula. Is up to you. You can use quadratic formula here. Sorry, this is 16. This is 16. M square minus 6m minus 16. When you remove this negative sign, this will become greater than 0. This is the most important part. That's when you change the sign of variable, the sign of inequality will be also changed. Okay, multiply to get 16 and minus to get 6. 8 into factors. 2m minus 16 greater than 0. Common in first two and last two. M is common, m minus 6 plus 2 is common, m minus, sorry, this is 8. Sorry, so many things to do, mistakes are possible. 8 to 16, so this is 8. Okay, m minus 8 and m plus 2 is greater than 0. You can write the result here in right hand side. M is coming 8 and m is coming minus 2. So what's the method to write? There is no real value of x for which this, find m. So m, you can write m is smallest value is -2, greatest value is 8, the same sign, and that's your result, and we have done it. That's your answer. Even you can write m is less than -2 or m is greater than 8, but this is I can do without doing the sketch. We don't need to draw the sketch. Question number 5, the equation this has two distinct real roots, b square minus 4ac greater than 0. That's the problem for the two distinct real roots. Find the range of the values of x. Okay, range means we have to give the answer in inequality. Okay, 2x square plus 4x plus 2 minus px and minus 3p equals to 0. We have to arrange x square and then 4x and then minus px together, and then plus 2 and minus 3p. By this you can get the value of a is 2, b is 4, and c is, sorry, b is not 4, b is 4 minus p, and c is 2 minus 3p. And by using this you can substitute here b squared minus 4ac greater than 0, and I hope that you can do it by using substituting the value and simplify, and then range by using small and largest value. When we have similar questions we can leave it. In this question number 6, this equation is this has real and distinct roots. Find the set of values of this. Okay, the same condition is there, but here what's the problem? The x square is having this value, this coefficient of x square. The coefficient of x is this, and this is c. So a is given, a is p plus 2, b is minus 12, and c is, you can multiply 2p minus 2, and that's the value, and we can apply distant real roots means b squared minus 4ac greater than 0. So the b is minus 12 square minus 4, a is p plus 2, and c is 2p minus 2 and greater than 0. By using this, is a long calculation, but you can get the answer. There is no problem. Okay, and that I hope there is nothing new to do in this part. Find a set of values of m for which equation this have real roots. Okay, real roots condition is b square minus 4ac greater than equals to 0. We have, like in the last exercise I have discussed, like when you draw the sketch or completing square method, I have already discussed in 4.2, you can see. So now you have to multiply and arrange the equation. Okay, I can just do one thing. What's the exact equation you will have after simplification? This is mx plus 2m is equals to 0. 2x square plus 4x, and this is also x is 4mx plus 2 and plus 2m is equals to 0. The value of a is 2, the b is 4 plus m, c is 2 plus 2m, and you can put this value here and use the same method to get the answer. Yes. The roots of the equations are not real. Not real means b square minus 4ac less than 0. Not real. I mean, all the questions are like similar here. Yeah. Okay, here what we are doing here, this part, this x is coefficient is 4k, the coefficient of x, and then you can, okay, the x is square is also there, so we have to arrange. We have to multiply. Okay, now 3k x square plus x is only one time, so I'm not writing expanding this, but minus 5x square and minus 2 equals to 0. This and this I can write together, pkx squared minus 5x squared, then plus I can write k minus 5 for x and minus 2 equals to 0. The value of a 3k minus 5, b is k minus 5, yes, and the c is only minus 2. You can put this value here and do the working without the sketch, yes. In the equation, this has real solution. Show that p cannot lie between 1 and 2. You have to find the value of p, and that's the answer will be coming between 1 and 2. Sorry, cannot lie, the answer will not be coming in 1 and 2. It means the set of values will be different. So in this equation has real solutions. Real solution means b squared minus 4ac greater than equals to 0. That's a real solution. And when you simplify this equation is px squared minus p plus 10 is equals to 2p plus 2x. When I shift in left hand side, this will become minus, is equal to 0. Okay, this is x squared and this is x. Okay, what we can do, you have to arrange. Okay, I'm arranging first. Minus p plus 10 is equals to 0. So the value of a is p, the value of b is, you can multiply, minus 2p and minus plus is minus 4, and this is one of the most important part for b here. Please, this is I can write 10 minus p here. Okay, when you apply the condition b, I have also discussed the same type of condition when we have both the negative sign. A is p and c is 10 minus p greater than equals to 0. So this part I have already discussed this. Whenever you have a like minus a and minus b, just consider this always a plus b whole square, and you can use the formula. So I have to write 2p plus 4 whole square and 4p 10 minus p and multiply, and I hope so there is no problem to simplify and get the answer. Use the perfect square formula and you can get the answer, and your answer will not be between 1 and 2. Now we are doing the quadratic equations and the linear equations combinations. Like when we have a quadratic general equation is y is equals to ax squared plus bx plus c, and the linear equation is y is equals to mx plus c. When we have like comparison, when we substitute the value of y here in terms of x, we are writing an equation, then we apply the discriminant. Okay, when we apply the discriminant, that what are the conditions, which conditions we can apply to make a discriminant, like d is equals to b squared minus 4ac. Okay, so for this purpose you should have like what you we will be having about 3 conditions for a quadratic equation, the linear equations. Okay, I would like to use 3 examples here. Okay, the first example here is what, like this curve. When I have this curve, okay, the first curve here, what are the possibility, like whatever we have a curve, like quadratic curve is like this, quadratic curve is like this here, and the linear equation is cutting 2 points. There is no problem about the x-axis or y-axis, but the intersection with x-axis with curve at 2 points. When we have 2 points, okay, we don't need the axis. When we have about like curve is there and only 1 point of intersection, there is no problem with the axes here, right? Okay, or we can have how many point of intersection now? There is only one point of intersection here. Okay, third condition is what? The curve and this, there is no point of intersection. We are having three possibilities for like this here. Okay, the first possibility, when there are 2 points of intersection and automatically that's real. The intersection, the points are real, the points are real, and the points are not real. Intersection, because there is no intersection. Okay, then for three conditions we have the discriminant like b square minus 4ac greater than 0 when we have 2 points of intersection. When we have only 1 point of intersection, we write b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, and that is also called the tangent. The line is a tangent to the curve. When the line is not intersecting the curve, that means b square minus 4ac less than 0. We have just three conditions for with the quadratic curve and the linear straight line. So we can have three conditions and we have to apply this. The other thing very important is tangent. With the tangent in the exams, we can have the question like when a line touches. The touches means this is also a tangent. When a line meets, this is also what? A tangent. This condition is we always apply b square minus 4ac equals to 0. Thus discriminant is 0. Okay. Then we are moving to the questions now. Okay, now we have the questions and these questions are basically for the O levels Add.Math and A levels Maths P1. Okay, the first question, that is the exercise 4.3 Add.Math book of O levels. I have taken these three questions from that. Okay, now given that the line, this line does not intersect the curve, like again we have a quadratic, like a curve, it can be a quadratic, it cannot be a reciprocal curve, whatever, but we have a line and a curve. When we substitute this value of y c minus 3x here in this equation here, so x and c minus 3x is equals to 3. Now cx minus 3x square is equal to 3. I want to make it positive, so 3x square minus cx and plus 3 equals to 0, and is given here like does not intersect. Does not intersect means the discriminant is b square minus 4ac less than 0. A is 3, b is minus c, and c is 3. Okay, now we can substitute b is minus c square minus 4a is 3, c is also 3 less than 0. So c square minus 36 less than 0, 12 and 36, c square less than 36. Now when we write the roots, the answer will be like 1 is positive 6 and 1 will be negative 6. I told you that's how you can find like without doing this sketch we can get the answer. What's my method actually? You will write the c in the middle here, you will write the same sign here, and the minimum value here. What's the minimum value? The minimum value is minus 6 and the maximum value is 6, and that's your result. You don't need to draw the graph and write minus 6 and 6 and curve and less than this part. No, we don't actually, without that we can do it. A small, large value. Okay, next question. This type of question we have in examination past paper. The curve curves the line this at two distinct points. So b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. This is our discriminant condition here. Okay, curve and the line. From the line, 2x minus y is equal to k. I can make y as a subject first of all, so this should be positive. So 2x minus k, and I can substitute this value in the quadratic equation. So the x square minus x, y is 2x minus k, and plus y is 2x minus k the whole square, and equals to 1. Now we can expand this. X square minus 2x square plus kx. Okay, we can use a formula here. Perfect square, a square minus 2ab. 2 is 4, kx and plus k square and minus 1 you can shift here in left hand side. Okay, x square, here is x square, here is x square, and here is x square, that is k square. 4, 5 and 5 minus 2 is 3x square. Okay, then kx and minus 4kx. So kx and minus 4kx is minus 3kx. Here I use this one and this one, then all is used, then plus k square minus 1 equals to 0. So a is 3, b is minus 3k, and c is k square minus 1, and we can substitute the value here. Okay, b square is minus 3k the whole square minus 4, a is 3, c is k square minus 1 and greater than 0 because two distinct points, 9k square minus 12k square, and minus minus is plus 12 greater than 0. Minus 12k and 9k, that's becoming 3k square negative, plus 12 greater than 0, minus 3k square greater than minus 12. We cannot cancel this negative sign. Be careful when you change the sign. 3k square, you will make it less than 12. K squared less than 12 upon 3 is 4, and k is okay. What I will write here, k is plus 2 and k is minus 2. And what's my method here? I have told you, you will write the k, the same sign here like this, and minimum value here is minus 2 and maximum value is 2, and that's your result. Without drawing the sketch, we can get the answer. Next part, question number 12. These are the, like, we have one question in Add.Math that's more difficult, but this question, I think so, is also a difficult question. Let's see, we'll try. The curve cuts the x-axis at 2 points. Okay, 2 points. 2 points means the b square minus 4ac greater than 0. Okay, has a minimum point. Minimum point means your turning point hk, the k is, like, you have the minimum means your x square, the a is always positive. This is very important condition. I have to use it afterwards. Okay, let's see. K minus 6 whole square, sorry, x square minus 8x plus k cuts the x-axis means y is 0. Okay, x-axis y is 0. Okay, the discriminant is b square minus 4ac greater than 0. b is minus 8, for a is k minus 6, c is k, and we are working with k only. 64 minus 4 times k, and this is minus 4k square. This minus minus is plus. 4 times 6 and k is coming 24k and greater than 0. When you multiply this. Okay, now we are taking common. The common is 4. So when I take 4 common, 16 minus k square plus 6k greater than 0. So the 4 is common. Then we are having negative k square plus 6k and plus 16 greater than 0. When I make this negative sign as positive, the sign of inequality will also change. That is k square minus 6k minus 16, and that will become less than 0. Okay. Factors are 8 in 2, k square minus 8k plus 2k minus 16 less than 0. K is common, k minus 8. 2 is common, k minus 8 less than 0. So the k minus 8 and k plus 2 less than 0. K is coming 8 and k is coming minus 2. According to our method, the k is in the middle. The same sign will be used. Here I will write the small value is minus 2. Here I will write the largest value 8, and that's your result. But one thing, here I have marked with red that minimum value here, the minimum value means your turning point, the a square should be positive. It means x square should be having positive coefficient. K minus 6 cannot be negative. So when I suppose, what's the condition? That's why it's the star question. Condition is what? The k minus 6 cannot be here, cannot be negative. So when I put minus 2, okay, minus 2 and minus 6 coming minus 8, not possible. So minus 2 not possible, minus 1 minus 6 is equals to minus 7, not possible. So it means k minus 6 when I make it 0, okay, when I write 6 here, but 6 minus 6 is 0, and there is no quadratic equation, and we want quadratic equation. So it means you can have like 6 is okay. Okay, I'm writing here. When I write 6 and 8, this condition. When I write here 6, it means your value of x can be more than 6, not 6, but more than 6 is okay. It can be 6.1, then positive, whatever the value after 6, and this, and that's your perfect answer. So that's the difficult part in the star question. I hope this you understood. Given that this equation and that y is less than 0 only when this, find the set of, okay, fine. What we're doing here, like y is equals to 2x square plus px plus 16. What we're doing here, like the value of x is given here. The value of x is 2 to k, and y should be less than 0. Okay, it's negative. So first of all, I will put the value y is 0, x is one value I can use here, is given here, like 2. By using this value of 2, I can get the value of p first of all. Okay, 2 square is 4 to the a plus 2p and plus 16, and 16, and this is coming 2p is equals to minus 24, and p is equals to minus 12. Okay, so that's the p, the value of p should be minus 12. Okay, the condition is given y is less than 0. The value of y is 2x square, p we have found 12x plus 16 less than 0. Okay, 2 is common, x square minus 6x plus 16 becoming 8 less than 0. Factors are minus 8x minus is 2 plus 2 and plus 8 less than 0, plus 2 plus 2, wait, this is minus, okay, this will be 4 to the 8, sorry, the factors are 4 to the 8, sorry, 4x and minus 2x, because we need to plus to get 6. Okay, x is common, x is x minus 4, 2 minus 4 less than 0, x minus 4 and x minus 2 less than 0. So two values are coming, x is coming 2 and x is coming 4. What's the method? We write x in the middle, the same sign I have to write here. I will write minimum value 2 here and maximum value 4. So when you get the answer, we can compare with this part. That's the value of k is coming 4 now. That's, we have done it now. The last question we have, like from Add.Math book, that's also help in A-levels maths P1. This question we have to write has two equal real roots. Two equal real roots means b square minus 4ac, two equal real roots equal to 0. That's because two equal means just one point of intersection. Okay, now here a is, when you see this equation, a is m square, b is minus m plus n, and the c is n. So now when we apply b square minus 4ac here, when we apply here, b is minus m plus n whole square, b square minus 4a is m square, and c is n. equals to 0, I have to prove this part. This equation is here. Okay, this negative will become positive, and I can use the formula m square plus 2mn plus n square minus 4n is 4m square n equals to 0. Then we have to make n square. Okay, n is here. We can write n square as the real number we are writing here. Then plus m square at the end. Okay, m square, then this 2mn and minus 4m square n, this part. Then I can copy the m square at the end. So what's the common in the middle? The common in the middle is, I'm writing here, 2 common and n is common, so m is left, minus 2m square is left, and plus m square, and that's your, the first part we have done, we have shown, right? Next part, if n is real, find the range of the values of n. Okay, that's a lengthy question, star question. I would like to solve it. So if n is real, find the range of the values. Okay, now what we can do, real means b square minus 4ac greater than equals to 0, because real means it can be two equal roots, it can be two distinct real roots. So just real roots means equal to, greater than equals to 0. B is the whole value here. I'm writing 2m minus 2m whole square here. 4a is 1 and c is the whole m square. I mean, just we are writing as a real value of n, so n is your variable now. Okay, this square should be here. Okay, this 2 into is making 4. Okay, m minus 2m whole square I'm writing here, therefore m square. I have to expand this by using formula m square minus 2 times 2 is 4, m is m cube, plus 4m power 4 and minus 4m square 0. 4m square minus 4 times 4 is 16m cube, plus 4 times 4 is 16m power 4 minus 4m square. Okay, this is cancel out. First of all, we have only, I'm writing the biggest power first, 16m power 4 minus 16m cube. Okay, the 16m cube is common, so you have only m minus 1. So by using this, you can have two values here. M cube equals to 0 means m is coming 0, first value, and second value of m is coming from this part is 1. So it means when you make the range, what's the method I told you? I will write m in the middle, the same sign I will copy this. Minimum value is 0, maximum value is 1, and that's your answer, and we have done it. If you want to check the answer, I have the answer for question number 14 here. The 14 is here, you can see the 14 is here. Here you can see 14 part. This m is less than 0, m is okay. One more thing here, when I, okay, this is the same condition I have discussed in the last question, that's m square, x square cannot be 0. When I write m is equals to also 0, so it means when m is 0, then x square will become also 0. So that's not quadratic equation, so I have to remove this equal to only. That's it. Yes, that's it. And I hope that you understood this lecture. That's also helpful for O levels Add.Math and A levels Maths P1. If you think this you like my video, please share with your friends, share with your colleagues, and please press the bell icon so that you can receive my new videos. Thank you so much and have a nice day.